And we're joined now for a few minutes by Steve Buckley of The Athletic. And Buck, let's get right into it with the Rafael Devers situation. My word is communication. The offseason, the Sox needed a right-handed bat. Bregman and Arenado were clearly the possibilities. Somebody, whether it be Breslow, Henry, Cora, should have gone to Rafi and said, this might happen. These things might happen with you. Don't you think that would have set the tone for what was coming up in spring training?
I think it might have, and I don't mean to keep picking at this scab, but and I love Sam Kennedy, but he throws out this date during the video conference the other night, February 8th, and I'm thinking, whoa, wait a minute. He says, it wasn't until like February 8th we realized we're going to take it back to January, because I did a Google search. There were a lot of stories saying that the Red Sox are interested. Bregman, Cora wants him, maybe this guy doesn't, but the fact of the matter is his name is out there. That's when the Red Sox, behind the scenes, should have been sitting him down saying, hey, what do you think we need to do to improve our team? To Devers. Bring him into it, make him part of it, and I don't think they did that.
Yeah, and Devers did say that he wanted a bat, right? They said that in the offseason as well.
He accused them before, at the trade deadline, for not doing enough. Well, exactly. Here they were doing enough.
All right, so part of that, too, then, on my eyes, is that he comes into spring training out of shape.
He did.
You're in year 2 of a $313 million deal. I mean, like him or not, Manny had his issues, but he was always ready to play baseball. It took him a while to start hitting, because you know how he would come in, but he was always ready.
It's so funny. Manny's become the paragon of...
which is bizarre.
Listen, everybody, I'm the 9,000th person to say there's enough blame to go around on both sides. That's whataboutism, though. I understand that lots of players come to spring training in great shape, some not in great shape. What surprises me about Devers is that if he had any interest in being a team leader, a spokesperson, whatever you want to call it, set the example, then he might have done some of those things, and he didn't. And the fact that we're here now shows me that the disconnect goes way back before spring training, that he wasn't in shape, that they didn't talk to him. There was something not connecting there.
All right, so where do you go now, right? So the deal's been made. They didn't want to affect the younger players because he wasn't doing anything.
That's crap. I don't buy that. I don't buy that.
Why not?
You think that Devers... is that whatever he was doing, however he was acting, is going to affect these young kids? I don't see it. All I know is every time I watched a Red Sox game, every time they showed a dugout shot, who was Marcelo Mayer talking to? Who was Roman Anthony talking to? They were talking to Bregman. Bregman was injured. And Bregman's got a bearing. Right. He's the old soul. He's the old guy.
Anthony's locker is between Duran and Bregman.
And Bregman likes that. And it's apparent that they migrated toward him and not to Devers. So I don't see how Devers was going to poison the well, whatever cliche they want to use. I don't buy that. I think they just want to get off under the contract. They saw an opening. I said, oh, this is going to be bad for Roman Anthony. And so we have to trade Devers. I don't buy it.
All right, so they take a step back now with Devers not in the lineup. But like you said, the big thing around the game, Buck, is that they were able to get rid of that contract. The question is now, what do they do to go out there and show the fans that they're dead serious about winning a World Series?
Well, they're not dead serious about winning the World Series, or else they wouldn't have traded Devers. I mean, they are not right now as good a team as they were exactly 1 week ago tonight. I was at that Sunday game against the Yankees. I don't know if you were there. You wrote the column, you leave. Oh, they've won 3 in a row. And you're not even in the parking lot yet, and you get a call, go back in because they traded Devers. And they are not as good a team. Whatever they do, it depends. Are they going to make moves to improve the team this year, or are they going to pocket that money under the guise of acquiring talent for the future? Well, that's fine, but right now, for 2025, they are not as good a team.
Yes, clearly. So they're playing better. 1 of 8 of 11. They had a tough loss today. But the other part of that is I would sign Bregman right away. I'd rip up his deal and sign him because you need him here. The other part of that, too, Bucko, is we saw Kristian Campbell go down to Worcester. How do you view the Campbell, Anthony Mayer, you know, the big three going forward here with what they're trying to do? There's going to be hiccups for all of them.
Well, we're seeing the Kristian Campbell hiccups, and I'm not worried about any of them because I believe that they have ticketed the right guys. I believe these guys have talent. I think with Campbell, and you could see it in his eyes, I think there was too much thrown on him too soon, maybe. Roman Anthony has a terrific swing. Marcelo Mayer is playing third base like he's been there for 15 years. There's raw talent. All three of them seem bright and into the process. I think these three guys are going to be fine, and I would keep them right where they are.
Buck, always a pleasure. Great to see you.
Take care.
All right.